Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. Sunday fun day, you know what that means. I hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend, making memories, and also just getting out there. Grab some bottomless mimosas, do whatever you got to do, but make the most of your weekend. Well, today we're back to talk about something other than Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, believe it or not. This Vicki Gunvalson and Steve Lodge story just does not stop. It's like the story that keeps on giving. But now we're hearing Steve Lodge is claiming that Vicki Gunvalson bought her engagement ring, used him for a storyline. However, there's another Real Housewives of Orange County insider who's slamming him for his false timeline. We have all the details and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Steve Lodge believes that Vicki Gunvalson was looking for attention when she came out with these allegations that Steve was cheating on her with a 36-year-old, had some woman in her condo, and I mean, she just kept going. She was saying, don't trust him. She doesn't trust him. He used her. And then she prompted all of her followers to unfollow Steve Lodge. Well, now he's speaking out about it. Steve told Hollywood Life that Vicki is looking for attention to get back on a show, any show, and she just doesn't understand the word no. I told her I was done a long time ago, and she kept hounding me relentlessly, but I kept saying I was done. I've moved on, and obviously Vicki has not. Ouch. That really gives a new meaning to Leah McSweeney's shots fired. Just saying. Her recent comments about me cheating are not true, and I just want her to leave me and my family alone. They don't want to hear it anymore, and neither do I. He continued with also adding he has his own home in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and he has never run into Vicki in that area. Steve also went on to suggest that it was Vicki who bought her own engagement ring back in April of 2019, saying, I think I was being used for a storyline on the Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm not famous, nor do I want to be. I wanted my life back. She is showing her true colors now. Now, mind you, he has said multiple times he did not like filming the show. He felt like production set him up. They even told him at one point, we have to mic you up. And then just because if we have you in the background, if Vicki comes up and has a conversation with you, we just need to make sure you're mic'd up. That way we can use the footage. However, that's not what happened. They mic'd him up and then pushed him into a situation where he was forced to talk. But also, you're not forced to do anything. But I'm sure it was an uncomfortable situation. Cameras were in his face, and they were probably like, okay, well, Vicki's talking to you. This is a part of her job. So you need to at least respond, answer something if you want her to keep her job. I'm sure that's probably how it went. Now, according to a report from Entertainment Tonight, Vicki accused Steve of taking another woman, a 36-year-old woman, whoever this mystery woman is, to his and her condo in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, the condo that they shared, and flaunting her around town, making out with her in public places, and just making a spectacle of himself. However, Steve is pretty much saying Vicki's statements about him are absolute lies. Nothing is true. This is one extreme or the other. Actually, before we continue, who do you believe here? Do you think Vicki is telling the truth, or do you think Steve's telling the truth? I can't even keep up anymore. To be fair, it wasn't until September that Vicki even announced her breakup, her ending of this engagement. However, Steve is saying that they actually ended the engagement back in December of last year. So whose timeline is wrong here? I don't know. Meanwhile, in response to his claims, another source told Entertainment Tonight that Steve is creating a totally false timeline. The source said that he was not living in Mexico. He was living in Vicki's house. But at the end of the day, Vicki just needs to move on and let this one go. Steve is simply not worth it. Wow. I wonder if that source, could that be Tamara Judge? I feel like it could be. When it comes to all of this, of course, the fans are slamming both sides, and I'm seeing it completely divided here. I've even asked you guys on Hot Messy Topics, what are your thoughts? And a lot of people really feel like Vicki Gunvalson will do anything to get back on the Real Housewives of Orange County. They feel like she will do anything to get a storyline, and maybe Steve was that ticket. However, just to be fair, I'm playing devil's advocate here. Vicki definitely lost her job on the show because she completely changed after she got with Steve. She was no longer the whoop it up girl. She wasn't acting all wild and crazy and fun. She was more modest and relaxed, and that's not what the viewers wanted. And obviously that's not what Bravo wanted either. So after 14 long seasons, the OG of the OC was fired after season 14 being demoted to a friend role. Now, had she have never met Steve, I really feel like she would still be on the show. And I know what you guys are going to say, and I've even read some of the comments saying, well, it was Vicki's time to go. We don't need Vicki on the show anymore. I get that. But I think that she would have lasted a little bit longer had Steve not have been involved in the first place. We do know that we have her coming up on the Ultimate Girls Trip, which will be airing on Peacock after the first season. They've already filmed 2 seasons of this, where she'll be hanging out at Bluestone Manor, hosted by Dorinda, and apparently her and Dorinda go at it. She was telling everyone if they get this shot, and you guys know what I'm talking about, if they get the shot, then they will pass, no longer be alive, done. Dunzo. This is what she was telling people while filming. Dorinda obviously had a problem with that, so I can't wait to see what this riff looks like. And to be fair, too, we saw at BravoCon where her and Ramona Singer, they went back and forth because Vicki claims, I was the one who started this whole franchise. I was the one who started the Real Housewives. Well, Ramona claims we were the ones who first, who were ever first mentioned in a major publication like Page 6, New York Times. That was us. We brought it, not you. It looks like there's a lot of egos here, but at the end of the day, of course there are, because these are the Real Housewives. What do you expect? It doesn't matter. They don't need to just bicker and feud and fight in their own social circles. Of course they'll fight with each other, and I'm sure that's exactly what they wanted at BravoCon. So with that, guys, I wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts about Vicki Gunvalson buying her own engagement ring? What do you think about Steve saying that she used him for a storyline, and the fact that she just doesn't understand the word no? Again, now he's saying, I just want you to leave me and my family alone. But there is another source who's claiming that Steve's timeline is totally off. All right, so you guys know what to do. Happy Sunday. Go ahead and comment on that. And I'm not going to stop pitching this until it actually comes out. We scored the very first ever YouTube interview with Kathy Hilton. So we will be premiering that on my channel on Wednesday, on the day of the second part of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 11 Reunion Part 2. So I'm going to probably put that up before Hot Messy Topics, where I can join all of you guys in the live chat for our 30-minute interview. It was one hell of an interview. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do, or I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. And I just can't wait to share it with you. This was something I worked so hard and long for. I've been trying to get this interview since November of last year. And she just told me, she's like, well, reach out to my assistant, Emmy. And I'm like, who the hell is Emmy? So finally we made it happen. It came to fruition, and I can't wait for you all to see it. I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. Have some mimosas, make some memories, and stay safe. I will see you guys so very soon. Bye, guys.